Now today I'm going to be covering the topic of paid traffic. Now it's going to be too much for just one video, so in this video I'm going to be talking about Bing Ads, which is a very cheap way to get traffic compared to Google AdWords or other forms of paid traffic. I'm going to touch on solo ads as well because I've had quite a few requests about that. So let's just get straight into it. So this is my Bing account. I played around with Bing a little bit. I didn't really find it that cost effective, to be honest, but I'm not an expert in Bing. I just experimented with it. I had some pretty good results and I left it at that because I'm getting much better traffic from doing the the buyer subscriber method using the Warrior Forum, and I'm also doing some stuff with Instagram as well, but I'm not going to talk to you about that just yet because I'm actually working on releasing a course, a full training course on that, because I need to go in depth on it, and I use some software and there's a lot of stuff to cover. So I've mainly been building my list using the Warrior Forum and also from bonus areas sorry, bonuses that I give away on my review videos. So I've been getting a lot of traffic from that, but it's mainly from Instagram, and I did play around with this a month or so ago, and I've done some solo ads and YouTube and stuff like that, but we're going to focus on Bing today. So all you need to do is you go to bing.com, you sign up for an account, an ads account. I think there, let me just have a look. There should be a button at the bottom. Bing.com. And before we go any further, let me apologize for the noise. It's just almost 6 o'clock at night, so it's prayer time at the mosques, so you probably hear them kicking off, and my wife is building a wall in front, so she's wearing the trousers around here. So anyway, this is bing.com, and you would, I think there's something down here that says advertise with us. Here we go, advertise. So it's not very in your face, but you go to bing.com, down here find a link that says advertise, click on that and you'll just be prompted to set up an account. It's as easy as that, really. What you can do if you live in the US, this is a little tip, is you go over to Fiverr, and you search for Bing coupon. Now you can get a Bing coupon also if you register an account with HostGator or GoDaddy, and you have a hosting account there, then usually they're going to give you a coupon. But with Fiverr, you can actually buy a coupon for $5 that is worth like 170 or something like that. Let me have a look. Bing coupon. Now I'm not sure if this only works if you are from the US. It might do, because I did try this with Fiverr before, and they said it only worked if you're in the US. Bing ads campaign. Anyway, there is something on here that says that gives you a Bing coupon for like $150 or $170, and it's only going to cost you $5. I can't find it at the moment. You can go and find it yourself. If not, just set up a hosting account with GoDaddy or HostGator or Bluehost or something like that. Pretty much any hosting account will give you a Bing coupon. So you sign up, you enter in your details. You might have to get in touch with them just to verify your account details and stuff like that, but it's all pretty straightforward. So the next thing you do is you need to make a campaign. You need to start a campaign. You need to make an ad. So it's pretty straightforward. You just click on create a campaign, and then you want to go for visits to my website. I'm just going to make a superficial one here with you guys, so we'll do it together. Okay, so campaign name, make money online. I've already got one that's make money online, so I'll just call it make money online 2. Campaign budget. Now, I usually start my budget at something like $5, because what you need to do first of all is you're going to be testing for about a week until you find your winning keywords and the ones that are getting you actions, the ones that are getting you opt-ins, hopefully sales, and that are giving you a good click-through rate. It's all about click-through rate. So I'd say start off with a budget of between $5 to $10 and just sit on that for 5 days to a week, and then you can start scaling it up. Leave it as standard for the moment. Later on we'll be going to accelerated. What this means is if you choose accelerated, then Bing is going to try to spend your budget as quickly as possible, show your ads as quickly as possible. Whereas standard, it shows them over a period of time throughout the day. So when you're testing, you want to leave it as standard because you need to get an idea of when the best time is, when the clicks are coming in and all that good stuff. It's all about collecting data. So leave that at $5. Language, obviously you want it to be in English, unless you're building an email list in German or French or Spanish. Then obviously you choose the language depending on what you want your subscribers to be speaking. But for me, it's going to be English. Where do you want your ads to appear? Now this is important. You need to choose specific locations. And you can refine this down to kind of a village or a town, but it's going to be a bit too refined. So we're just going to go with tier 1 countries. So we've got United States. You just type it into here, search for it. It's going to come up. United States. You click target, and then you're going to put in another one. United Kingdom. United Kingdom. Okay, and you do the same for all of. So target. You do the same for all the tier 1 countries. So you got United States, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Ireland, and you might want to do South Africa, Singapore, but really the top 6 countries. So United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and Ireland. Those are the real ones that you want to go for. And again, you can expand on this later on, but for the time being, that's all you want to do. Now, who sees your ads? You want to choose people in your target locations. You want to uncheck people searching or viewing pages about your targeted locations, because you could get people from kind of tier 2, tier 3 countries searching for stuff in England, and then your ad will pop up, and they might not be. It might not be good quality traffic, so you need to make sure that you only choose people who are inside your target locations. Okay, save and go to the next step. Okay, if you don't have a website, then just choose my website is not ready. Ad group name, let's just call it Make Money Online Test, and then keywords. Okay, what you want to do here is you can either go to tools and there's a keyword research tool, okay, or you can go over to Google and just use their keyword research tool, because it's actually better, to be honest. Keyword research tool, I think it's within AdWords. There we go. Because all we're doing is we're just going to throw a bunch of keywords in there and then see which ones perform and which ones don't. Obviously the ones that perform we're going to keep, the ones that don't we're going to get rid of them. Now this is all in Indonesian, which you're not going to understand, so let me just try that again. AdWords. I'm not sure if you actually need to have an AdWords account to use the keyword tool, but it's worth setting one up for the future anyway, because it comes in handy, and then you can use your AdWords account to do YouTube adverts, you can do Google adverts. It's just a useful tool to have in the toolbox, so I recommend setting one up anyway. Here we go, Keyword Planner. AdWords have just rolled out a brand new layout for their AdWords, so it's a bit confusing, but okay, so you go to Keyword Planner and we're just going to throw in one keyword and see what else it can find. Okay, So you're in Keyword Planner and you go to search for new keywords using a phrase, website or category. So you just enter a phrase, let's say make money online. Okay, and then just click on get ideas. Oh, hang on. Okay, usually you just leave all of this blank apart from English, but let's just go with it and see what it finds. Okay, so how many keywords we got? We got 577 altogether. So what you can do here is you just go to download Excel CSV. That's fine. So you download the file, save the file. Okay, just open it up, and we're just going to grab all the keywords that are in this file and we're going to put them into our Bing Ads. And if you're really interested in Bing Ads and paid traffic, there's a guy on YouTube that I used to follow, but unfortunately he's inactive now. But he's got a ton of videos and it's all really good content. The guy's called Chris Groves. Okay, if you type into YouTube Chris Groves and just watch some of his videos, because he's got a ton of content in there that's really helpful. And that's actually where I learned all of this stuff from in the first place. And then I bought some of his training courses as well, which were really good. But I don't know what happened to him. He's gone now. I hope he's still alive. If any of you know him, then just let me know, and let me know how he is, because he sounds like a great guy. So you just copy all of the keywords that we've got here in this CSV file. Okay, go back over to our Bing Ads campaign and we're just going to paste them all in there. Okay, now we do need to kind of filter through a few of them, like this Dr. Manny. I don't know who he is. And there could be some other keywords like this Carlos Gracia, but basically anything that has anything to do with make money online, then you're going to keep them. Okay, so top work from home businesses, various ways to earn money online, get wealthy. No, I don't think that's really a good one. And you want to avoid keywords that have the word free in them, but we can always set up negative keywords later, so don't worry too much about that right now. So you just get all your keywords, you filter through them, make sure there's no ridiculous phrases in there, and then once you've filtered through it, then you're going to go to, don't worry about any of this stuff, okay, because it's all taking it kind of from keyword from websites and stuff like that. Don't worry about that. Just go to save and go to the next step. Right, and now we get on to creating the ad. Now, when I was doing this, Bing had just rolled out a new type of advert that they do. It wasn't like this before. But I did actually make a couple of ads using this new style. So what you need to have ready, okay, is you need to have landing pages ready. So I'm not sure if I've already taught you how to make landing pages, but in the next tutorial I'm going to do that, because it's a bit of a mega tutorial there. But once you have your landing page ready, then you're going to put it into here. And you need to make sure that your landing page is consistent with your display URL. I'll talk about that in just a second. For the moment, I'm just gonna go to my blog and fish out a landing page. I think I might have it in here. Let me have a look. It's this one. Right. Okay. I see what I did. I made a brand new website called laptoplifestyle.com. Okay. Let me just go in there now. Laptoplifestyle.com. Really easy to set up. Okay, you just need to choose a domain name that has something to do with making money online. And I use this for all of my landing pages now. So you register the domain name, you register your hosting, and you get Thrive Leads installed on your WordPress site. So you need to install a WordPress theme. I think I'm going to cover all of this in the next video, along with landing pages. Okay, so I'm just gonna whiz through this now. I'm not going to explain everything. I'll do it in the next video. So you need to grab your landing page that you've made. Let's just go with this one. Right. Free video training, earn $287 per day, enter your email. So you just grab the URL from here, okay, you go back to your ad and you put it in the final URL, okay, you put it in there, and then the title of your ad, you need to put something that's good and you need to have it within 30 characters. So let's just say, now with Bing you can actually make any kind of reference to any kind of guarantee that anybody else is going to make money. So what I do is I twist it around and I put me as the subject as opposed to you or the person. So what I mean by that is you could put the title, want to know how you can make $287 per day online. That won't get approved because it has the word you, and it's kind of stipulating that you're guaranteeing something for somebody, and you can't do that, unfortunately. So instead of that, I'm going to put, want to know how I make... Okay, it's going to be too long. I make $287 online every day. Okay, that's fitted in nicely. Watch me do it live here. Okay, and then you've got add text. We got 80 characters for this, so we could put something like free video training course showing exactly what I do to make $287 per day online. Perfect. Something like that, alright? And then let me just get this right. Okay, we can probably just leave that blank. Yeah, let's just leave that blank and see what it says. Okay, so what you need to do now is you've created one ad. Now you need to be split testing. You have to split test. You need to have at least 3 adverts that you're going to be checking against each other to see which one converts the best. And you're going to change little things in your advert, like your headline, numbers. Just make a few little subtle changes and see how it goes. Okay, so you're gonna click on save and create another. Alright, it's already brought that one up. So we're just gonna make a few little subtle changes. So let's say 197 per day online. Okay, we'll change that 97 and make sure that you do have the words make online or make money online, because those are going to be what most people are going to be searching for. So create another one, and and you're going to put free video course here, nothing to buy, limited spots available. Okay, I like to break it up with the this symbol here. This looks like an L. It's just between the backspace and the enter button on your keyboard on the right. It breaks it up nicely. And another thing, I don't know if you noticed, but I capitalize the first letter of every single word, and there's a reason why I do that. It makes it easier to read the whole thing. When your eyes skim over it, it just makes it easier to read it. So if somebody's just skimming through ads, it's easier for the brain to process. There's some kind of psychological explanation, but it works, okay? And you'll see most marketers actually do that. Now, there's one more advert that works pretty well, and all you do is you put squiggly brackets, keyword, close squiggly brackets. Now what that does is whatever keyword somebody types into Bing, your advert is going to show up with that keyword in the title. So for example, if they type in, I want to know how to make money online, then for this particular advert, because we've got keyword in the squiggly brackets, that's going to come up as the title. If they type in best work from home jobs, then that's going to come up in the title. Okay, it's a golden tip for you. So keyword in squiggly brackets. Save that. Okay, now we're done with this. Now what we need to do now is we need to put in some ad extensions. I think it's Sitelink. Like I said, it's been a while since I did this, but let me just go to my campaigns and I'll have a look. Okay, so we're just going to save and go to the next step. Campaign budget, $5 a day. Okay, we've done that. Enhance cost per click. Adjust bid to get more conversions. Okay, we're not going to do that right now. And we're going to start off with bids per keyword. Okay, $1 is a bit too high. We're going to go with 0.35 cents. Invalid bid amount. Why is that? Okay, we can do this later on. Let's just save it for the moment. I know why. 0.35. There we go. So don't do it any more than 0.35 while you're testing for the next 5 days. Leave it at that. You can scale this up later on, but you need to know which keywords are going to be working for you first before you start to throw more money at it. So just leave it at that for the next 5 days. Click on save. Right, now the next thing you need to do is you need to chat with the people on Bing Ads. Okay, so you go to start a live chat, okay, and you need to ask them specifically. You need to say, look, I just set up a campaign, it's called Make Money Online Test. I want you to test out my landing pages and make sure that they're compliant. What they'll do is they'll go to your landing page and they'll check it. Now, one of the most important things that you need to have on your landing page for Bing Ads is a privacy policy. Okay, now you can get this by, you just search for Privacy Policy Creator, and there's some software, free software that you can get, and you just put in your details on there and it'll spit out a privacy policy that you can attach to your landing page. You also need a disclaimer. Okay, and if possible, have some contact details. All right, they're very important. You need to have those, otherwise Bing is going to disapprove your ad. Now, the way that you do that is you click on start a live chat. What's going on with my webcam? My battery run out. Let me just have a look. You just you click on start a live chat, and then you need to chat with the people on Bing here. There we go. It's working now. You need to start a chat with the people on Bing here, and then after you finish your live chat, there's something in there. There's like a thing at the bottom of the chat box which says copy to email. So it's gonna send you an email with a transcript of the chat. So if for whatever reason they disapprove your ad later on, then you can come back to them with this as evidence and say, well, hang on a minute, I spoke to one of your colleagues here and they approved it, so why are you now disapproving it? Okay, you need to do that for two reasons. First of all, to make sure that your landing page is compliant, and second of all, to make sure that you have the green light, because especially when you're starting off brand new with Bing ads, then they're going to see it as suspicious if you kind of already know what you're doing and you're starting off campaigns and stuff like that. So make sure that you do that. Now, the next thing you need to do is you need to be tracking your clicks. Now, I highly recommend a product called ClickMagick. I use this for all of my paid traffic because it helps me with split testing my ads, knowing exactly what keywords are producing good results, and it works in real time as well, whereas as Bing doesn't work in the tracking, in Bing ads does not work in real time. And you absolutely have to use this, especially if you're buying solo ads, because you don't want to be getting ripped off. It's called ClickMagick. There's a link down below in the description if you want to pick this up. Okay, I am an affiliate with this, and my link is an affiliate link as well, just to let you know. You're not going to have to pay any extra money for buying through that link, but I will be getting an affiliate commission if you do buy this. So you can buy it through me or you can buy it through somebody else, but basically it's called ClickMagick and I highly recommend it. Now what you do with this, okay, let me just go to my campaigns and I'll show you. Right, this was my original test campaign. As you can see, I've had over 1 million impressions on it. I've had only 403 clicks with a pretty crap click-through rate, and then I took my winning keywords and I scaled it up and I got a much better click-through rate. So I'm just going to start off with the test campaign that I made. I'll show you what keywords I use. You're welcome to go ahead and rip them off me. That's fine. Okay, so these are all my keywords. There's thousands of them in there. And now with my ads, what I did here with the tracking is, let me see. Okay, if you go to your edit, if you edit your ad and then you go to add URL options, okay, this is the only way that you can do it with this new form of Bing ads. Remember I told you they had an old form. Well, what I learned from Chris Groves was the old style of doing these Bing ads. They're not available anymore, so this is the new way of doing it. So what you do is you go to your ClickMagick account and you would make a new link, you create a new link. I'm just gonna use this one just to give you the example. So I named the link Bing PPC, and this is the date of when I started doing this. And then I actually have my own tracking link, which I set up using the domain from my alternative blog that I use for my landing pages, which is lap-top-lifestyle.com. Okay, I attached that domain name to my ClickMagick software. If you want to know how to do that, just send me a message on Facebook and I'll tell you how to do that. It's a bit of a mission for me to explain all that right now, because you've got to go into the DNS of your domain name and stuff like that. But there is tutorials on here. If you go to help, there's a bunch of tutorials teaching you how to do that as well. So you got two options. You got the standard ClickMagick domain that they'll give you, or you've got this custom one. I just chose that /287 a day. So I think this is the same one I used. Yes, it is. And then after that, okay, you would put in Here you go. So you'd put in that tracking domain, and then after that you'd have /, and then you need to put these two codes in. Okay, it's very, very important that you do this. So after the /, you'd put in squiggly bracket keyword, close squiggly bracket, open squiggly bracket, add ID, ADID, add ID. Now what this does is every time somebody clicks on your advert later on, it's going to send them via this link. Okay, it's not going to send them via this link. It's going to send them via this link. Okay, with the code on the end. Now when it comes to tracking this and tracking your keywords, it's going to give you a shitload of data that you can use later on. So for example here I have affiliate marketer, and then I have this long code at the end. Now what this long code is, this is an ad ID. Now this corresponds to, remember we set up 3 different adverts just now? Each one of those adverts has a different code attached to it. Okay, they're all unique. So when it comes to tracking, you're going to know what keyword the person put in to click on your ad, and then you're going to know what advert that they clicked on by the ad ID. Now you can find the ad ID by going to ads. Let me just click back here. Okay, ads. You got the ad ID at the end here. Excuse me. You got the ad ID at the end here. Okay. So from when I was tracking mine, you see these first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks. We got another one here. They all end in the number 61. Okay, so that corresponds to this advert here. Affiliate marketing in 2017, how I make 287 a day. Free 5-part video trainings are available here. So that's the advert. This turned out to be a winning advert, and I transferred this across later on. But all you're going to be doing for the first 5 days is looking at which keywords people are putting in and which advert comes up the most frequently in your tracking. Okay, and then once you've done that, then you're going to start scaling your ads. Now how do you scale your ads? Okay, you're basically going to make a brand new campaign, and you're going to call it something like scale phrase keywords actions. Okay, so you judge your winning campaigns based on how many actions you're getting. Now, in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can put in your tracking pixel into your landing page, so you can see which adverts are getting the most actions. And now, as you can see in the tracking here, you have TC, total clicks, unique clicks, flagged clicks, actions, action conversion rate, engagement. Now you don't really have to worry about any of these other ones here because they take a bit of setting up. All we're worried about here is actions. Okay, so as you can see from the data, okay, this got an action. Now an action means an opt-in, when somebody opts into your email list from the advert. So all we're worried about is scaling up the keywords and the ads that are getting actions. Okay, now okay, this one got an action, this one got an action with the keyword ClickBank, the same advert before. This one got an action, how to earn cash online, with a different ad ID, a different advert. This one got 2 actions with the same winning advert down here, the keyword marketing. Okay, I think you get the idea. Now I also split tested a number of different landing pages, and I'll show you which landing page got me the best results. So I split tested 3. And here's the results of the split test. So my split test with Ben LP was got me the best amount of actions. Okay, and I'll show you what they look like so you can see for yourself. Where are we? Okay, so these were my 3 landing pages, okay? I have this one here, which is really, really basic, and this one here, which is pretty similar to this one, but with a little bit more text on it. Now, the best landing page that I got from this little experiment was Ben LP. So it's this one here. Just so basic, but this got me the most opt-ins. So this is the one that I chose to scale up with later on. So what I did is I got all of my all of the keywords and the ad IDs that got me the most actions, and I made a new campaign which is called Scale Phrase Keyword Actions. I copied all of the keywords, the ones that got actions, like this: make from home business, work from home, work online. Okay, I took all of those keywords and I put them into this new campaign under keywords after you've set up your ad. As far as the ads were concerned, I just took my winning ads from here, which was, I think it was 6-1 was the best one, and I took my winning landing page, which was this one, and I put them all together. And then I upped my search bid to 80 cents instead of 35, and then I let it run for, I think it was like 2 weeks or so before I killed it, because I didn't really have that much success, to be honest, with Bing ads. But if you keep at it and you keep going through your keywords and finding out which ones have the lowest cost per click. I don't think it's going to show me here. Where is the cost per click? Average cost per click. So what you're looking for is the lowest cost per click with the highest click-through rate and the best average position. Those are the ones that you want to keep. The rest of them, if you're getting high cost keywords with a low click-through rate, you want to be killing them. Okay, just get rid of them. All right, like this one here, I'm just going to pause that, and eventually I'm just going to delete it later on. So I'm just going to delete it now. Okay, so just get rid of that. And that's all you do, basically. That's all you do. You just filter through, find out which keywords are working, which keywords are not, tweak. You know, when you make this new campaign, when you're scaling it up, try to add a few more, try to tweak your ad, you know, change a couple of things with it. I mean, you've already got your winning ad, but again, you really need to be split testing all the time. Just try to refine it as much as you can. And once you get onto those winners, then you just throw more money at it, scale it up, and that's it. So once again, if you want to pick up ClickMagick, there's a link below. Sign up for Bing, try and get your coupon. Make sure that you call them to cross-check whether your landing pages are compliant or not. Go to Google AdWords to get your keywords, use the research tool there. That is about it. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about making landing pages, adding your tracking pixel to your landing page, and I'm going to start covering solo ads as well. So I know this has been a bit of a long video, but if you want to know how to use Bing, then that is a basic foundation about how you do it. Again, check out Chris Groves on YouTube. He's got a ton of tutorials that'll have further information on all of this stuff. But for now, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.